everybody, what's good? MidMorningSol back at it again with another chapter for you, playthrough part. Oh, buddy, be quiet. I asked you to be quiet. You gonna cop an attitude? I'm gonna kick you out. I'm a good boy. Well, yeah, welcome to another playthrough part to Piofiore Episodio 1926. And yes, y'all, I do have Buddy in the room. Hopefully he will be quiet, like mommy asked him to. If not, mama's going to kick him out and just play the chapter. But other than that, y'all, yeah, I'm playing this on Easter. Oh, good Lord have mercy. I'm trying to have some videos recorded for later on through the week. Yeah, yesterday was kind of a hot mess, or Yang's chapter 1 video was kind of a hot mess because I had to play, edit, upload all in the same day. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm playing on Easter. I just finished dinner and we're feeling good. I'm going to play a chapter now and then. Hey! Quit that. Sorry, y'all. He's chewing up a damn box. But yeah, I want to get some chapter playthroughs ahead, so that we can get into the good stuff. So, folks, chapter 1. See, chapter 1 had about a billion choices, which is one of the reasons why I don't like Yang. Another reason, y'all already know, I done expressed it plenty enough. I already worked on it, so I don't think I'm getting the good ending from here. But we're just gonna enjoy the story nonetheless. And yeah, we getting 2 new guys, or we got 1 new guy who's already graced his presence, or graced our presence with him. Rui, and then we also have Yuan, or I guess it's Yuan. I don't know, whatever. It's like if you said Juan wrong, but it's with a Y instead of a J, not Juan. Juan. But we haven't really got to know Yuan versus Rui. Rui as like he just pulled up and wanted to be second in command, and then he has some sort of problem with us, Lily, of course. But it's gonna play out like Roberto. I'm calling it now. He has like he doesn't like us so far, but as we get to spend time with him, he's gonna end up falling for us or some shit, or some weird shit like Lee, where he just wants to dominate us, and Yang just put a hook sword to his ass. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did the same for Rui. But enough talk. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm like running at the mouth. And Buggy here, chewing on a box. Stop it. Don't you have chew toys? You have a key. You have choo choo. Why are you doing this? Huh? Why are you being bad? Stop chewing on that box. Damn puppy. Alright, y'all. But besides that, Yang chapter 2, let's get it. Shall we? We shall. Let's get it. Virulence. Ooh, what does that entail? I spent the next week as I usually did, and it came and went without incident. However, I noticed that Yang was away from the base more often than before. It seemed with the delegation of his work to Rui, he no longer felt as tied down to it. Rui was thorough in hunting down the remaining resistance in town, according to Lan and Faye, while also busy negotiating with new clients. At times, the twins would accompany him, and all I could do was pray for their safe return. Another morning arrived with a new day. Oh, yep, he laid up with me, child. Once again, I had fallen asleep alone, only to awaken with Yang beside me. He must have returned late last night. I moved quietly to climb out of bed, taking care not to disturb him. Yang was still sound asleep past noon. What the hell were you doing? He had already missed breakfast today, so I approached him cautiously and spoke his name. Sure, he said his real name? Yep. Mao? Mao. It's time for lunch. Do you still want to sleep? Of course, he's half naked or damn near naked. I ain't complaining though. Yang stirred, and his eyes quietly opened. Excuse me. He doesn't seem to be in a bad mood. Without a word, he slowly sat up on the edge of the bed and cracked his neck a bit. Don't do that. It's gonna show when you get older. You're gonna have neck problems up the wazoo. Visit? Who visited? Uh-oh. Rip Lao Shui, who didn't die by Yang's hand, you're gonna die by his. I glanced at the brave soul who dared to shout. He froze, trembling as he fell silent. It seemed the men here knew fear.
Yuen.
As I made my way down the corridor, a familiar voice called my name.
Yan no buya wa soko da yo.
Uh-oh. No, I'm in there. Wait till I leave.
私の案内ができるほど成長したとはね。時の流れとは早いものだ。
Oh my. Oh, Yang, darling, you're gonna be pretty pissed off. Understanding what that meant, I climbed back onto the bed behind him. I gathered his silky hair into my hands, plaiting it into a neat braid as I usually did. Girl, give him some cornrows. I'm just kidding. That probably wasn't even a thing. Just as I finished tying up the end, I suddenly heard shouting in the corridor. I wonder what's going on out there. Is it something you know, darling? You should let us know. Be considerate. Yang took his coat from where it hung on the bedpost and stood, pulling it on in one motion. Oh, yeah, pulling it on in one motion. I can read y'all, I promise. I followed. My voice doesn't think so though. I followed him off the bed when suddenly the door opened and a man stepped inside. Oh my. I didn't know why my breath escaped me because that scary music is accompanying him. He had not charged in to attack us, nor was he brandishing a weapon of any sort. Chad, let me see what you got on. Okay, fur coat. Okay, come through. You got some sort of fashion going on. But he's frightening. I knew on instinct to keep my distance.
愉快な遊びを用意してやったよ。
Why does his voice sound so familiar? I hate it. Did he voice somebody in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I want to say that, but I'm not sure. Oh well. If y'all know, let me know. He strode over brazenly and stopped in front of Yang, not looking my way even once. Let me see. Okay. Interesting. Need a full body shot of you though. Wow, even you shut up? Wow, okay, yeah, he's got some kind of pull over you. Yang glared at him with a very visible frown.
ガキは好きに暴れていい。考えなど花から期待していないから。褒美が欲しいなら新しい玩具もくれてやる。武器でも駒でも女でも。
ゆえん。
Oh my. Yang spoke the name in a low voice. Okay, it does make sense to say UN, I guess. Why would you say yawn? Okay, I'll say UN. It makes more sense. So, this is... His white hair swayed softly as he tilted his head and gave a thin smile.
やけに無口だと思ったら、女の前で血生臭い話をするのは嫌だと？ガキらしくもない配慮だね。まさか国柄にでもかぶれたか？
誰が女の話をした？俺は呆れて言葉を失ったに過ぎ。久々の再会だというのに、挨拶もなく一方的に仕事の話か。物事には順序がある。その頭が飾りでないなら、まずは筋を通してみせろ。
Oof. Alright. It's a very creative way of saying, be smart about it. Oh, I have to wipe the smile from his face.
久しぶりだね、ヤン。元気にしていたかい？
Do you really care, Yuan?
貴様がこんなイタリアの片田舎に俺を飛ばしてくれてからもう6年になるが、詫びの一つもないのか、ゆえん。
But if it weren't for that, you wouldn't have met me. My eyes studied Yuan's face carefully, alert to any reaction he might give in response to Yang. So he's the reason why Yang came to Berlone. I should thank him. Let me turn on the TV so the mic doesn't pick up an echo, hopefully.
久々だの6年だのと、まさかガキが時間を気にするとはね。少しは情緒が芽生えたか。とすれば、ここに送り込んだ甲斐もある。しかし、詫びるのは本当にこちらかな。私がくれてやった自責を殺したのは、さて、誰だったか。
Suddenly, Yuan fixed his eyes upon me. Of course he would, darling. This is an Otome. You are the girl. The light sweep of his head around the room had not conveyed any dangerous intent, but I don't know why I got confused reading that. The look in his eyes bound me in place.
女、外せ。
Bitch, who? Well, okay, whatever. I don't know you, but alright. Before I could even Yang, React spoke sharply. Before I could even react, Yang spoke sharply.
構わん。そのまま話せ、ゆえん。
Ooh, oh God! Please don't let me be a source of tension for you two. Which, is, spoiler alert, probably is. I ain't gotta. You don't have to play the game to know that.
こうして脈絡もなく現れた理由は？
ガキの顔を見に来たんだよ。どれだけ大きくなったかとね。
Your favorite brat? How old you is? You probably like 40 or something. Let me find out you like 40, 50. Like you're like mummified. You're like you. Otome land. anything over 25, I feel, is like decrepit and old and geriatric at this point.
ごたくはいい。貴様、遊びがどうのと言っていたな。その支度でも整ったか？
Yuan gave another eerie smile. His eyes were cold, as though looking into the void. I've seen eyes like his before. They were incredibly familiar.
近く好機が来る。
何の好機だ？
他を消す。
Oh, damn. We clapping people in the church. Okay. Tao? Who could that be? It's not like I haven't played this game before. Well, not played this game. It's not like I haven't been in Nicola's route where they told me who the fuck he was. The game Yuan proposed was Piofiore, Episodio 1926. Was murder. Yang fell silent and did not indicate any desire to respond. Yuan sighed with exasperation.
気乗りしないかい？いつものガキなら話くらいは喜んで聞くだろうに。
He's giving that face like a nosy neighbor or a sassy woman. It's funny.
玩具が足りているから日々楽しいとでも言うのなら減らしておこうか。
Ooh, I know you ain't referring to me. Oh my God, what are you doing to her? Yang, help me, you idiot. As quick as lightning. Girl, not in that fur coat Minaj, child. Good Lord. Let me not underestimate you. So fast that not even Yang could react. Yuan's cold fingers tightened around my neck. What is with y'all? Yang did this first game too. Do they think I have a choking fetish or something? I don't like this. Get away from me. Realizing I could no longer breathe, I began to panic.
手を離せ、ゆえ。それは俺のものだ。
Chop his arm off! Let him make me go! Make him let me go. Y'all know what I meant.
次の玩具もちゃんと用意してあげるよ。あまりダダをこねるなら、これより先にお前を壊してもいい。
Lily, come on. If you were smart, you would have known. You would have peeped that he was talking about you. As Yuan chuckled in a hollow way, Yang's eyes were sharp as knives. I just need him to plunge one into Yuan's heart or his arm to let me go. Stop! I managed to make the faintest sound through his agonizing grip. He's like, I know this bitch ain't talking to me. Yuan must have loosened his hold slightly. A rush of air filled my lung.
何か言いたいことがあるなら聞いてやっても構わないが。
Stop choking me, you idiot. I tried my best to hold back my coughing fit. I glared at Yuan, whose fingers around my neck were like iron. If I'm going to burden Yang, then I'll just kill myself. Well, I read that wrong. If I'm only going to burden Yang, then I'll just kill myself. He look like I don't care. That just makes it sound like I'm dirty my hands. Yuan's pomegranate eyes narrowed. Ooh, pomegranate, I love it.
そうか。勝手に死んでくれるというなら、私が壊す意味もないね。
And with that, Yuan released his hand fully. My legs collapsed under me, and I vaguely felt the hard floor strike against my knee. Ooh! Yuan resumed speaking without another glance at me. Oh, you stone cold, you bastard.
タオはすっかり老いぼれた。今のジジイは2位にふさわしい力を持たない。序列を上げるには絶好の木だ。
Oh wait, my dumbass said Tao. Or my dumbass said was confusing him with Teo, not Tao. Oh god, y'all. It's been a wild day today. Tao is somebody totally different. After a sigh of annoyance, Yang turned to look at me.
部屋を出ていろ。
Oh, yeah. What? Some boyfriend you are, you bastard. I tried to respond, but couldn't stop from coughing. There you go. Instead, I nodded and forced my weak legs to stand and take me out of the room at once. I finally breathed a sigh of relief outside in the corridor as my coughing subsided. It was then that the thought returned. I remember. I knew where I had seen those eyes before. That man, Yuan, and his ominous presence, smiling with empty eyes looking into nothing. Yeah, duh. The memory of the night I first met Yang flashed through my mind. I remember the same fear that struck me then.
Lily! 大丈夫だった?
Twins, I've never been so happy to see you brats. Yes, I think so. But I'm going to be staying far away until Yuan leaves.
それがいいよ。
Lan, baby girl, why you ain't saying nothing? After a pause, Lan whispered.
私、嫌いよ、あいつ。
Oh, me too, apparently. You do?
怖い。ユエンとは目を合わせられない。ずっと見てると、深い穴に落ちてくみたいなんだもん。
I've never seen Lan like this before.
とりあえず、ユエンが帰るまで食堂でお茶でもしようよ。このまま廊下にいて、ユエンが帰るときに鉢合わせるよりいいでしょ？
そうね。
お菓子の準備もできてる頃だよ。ちょうどヤムチャの時間だったからね。
Faye patted Lan on the back reassuringly and nudged her along. Excuse me. I followed behind the twins to the dining hall. Oh, good brother Faye, excuse me. Faye, what the fuck? After we took our usual seats around the table, I decided to voice something that caught my interest. Yang and Yuan were talking about the second command. Oh my god, sorry y'all. Let me say that again. Yang and Yuan were talking about the second command. Do you two know more about that?
序列はね、リュウ・ファンフィの幹部たちの順番のこと。
Faye answered my question as he prepared a pot of tea. Ooh, what kind of tea are you making? And Yang is a commander too?
そうだよ。きっと詳しく説明してくれるよ。フェイが。
はいはい。リュウ・ファンフィは中華民国の黒社会の犯罪組織。
Hey, she, Hui. Hey, she, it might not be she, sorry y'all. Hey, she, Hui. A term used to reference criminal organizations and underground economies.
世界規模の影響力を持ってて、あちこちの国に支部があるんだよ。って、こんなの別にわざわざ説明しなくても、ラオ州にいれば知ってるよね。
うんうん。続き。
はいはい。その名が掲げる6の通り、リュウ・ファンフイは6人の幹部によって統率されてる。
リュウ・ファンフィの運営は評議会形式なんだよね。
評議会ね。6人の幹部の決定はリュウ・ファンフイ全体に強い力を持ってるよ。でも6人の幹部は対等じゃない。明確な順位がある。病んでも自分より序列が上の人間には無意味に逆らわない。序列3位までは本国に住んでる。4位以下は各国に派遣されてるよ。もちろん商売上の用地を選んでね。序列1位孫、一番偉い、事実上のトップ。どこにでも部下がいる。
序列2タオ、アメリカを中心にいろいろしてたはずだよ。
Oh, I think we gotta clap. Or I say we, but I mean.
序列3位シアン、アジアの要衝を握ってたはずね。
序列4位ユエン、英国を任されてる。
序列5位ファン、ドイツに住んでて東欧を中心に商売をしてるよ。
序列6位がヤンね。幹部になってすぐイタリアを任されたよ。
幹部ってまとめて言っても序列によって派閥の大きさ、権力、財力は全然違うよ。
So it's Sang, Tao, Xian, Yuan, Fan, and Yang.
ヤンは6位、ユエンは4位。数字で言うと近く感じるかもだけど、ラオ州とユエンの派閥の規模は天と地ほどの差があるよ。
大人と子供くらいの違いね。派閥同士で正面から戦っても正直勝ち目ない。
Really?
みんないろんなことしてるけど得意なしのぎはそれぞれ違うよ。例えばユエンなら薬だね。
Interesting. Because in the first game, there was the issue with the quote-unquote caramella, which I would think that it was Yang, but I guess not. Interesting.
ユエンはすごく危険よ。ある意味ヤンよりずっと。リリーも気をつけた方がいい。
Okay. The very short encounter I had with him was enough to convince me of it. By the way, where's Rui?
今日は留守だよ。どこか出かけたみたい。
Interesting how he's not here when his boss is here.
ヤンが残党狩りを命じてたし、それかもね。
ああ、きっとそうね。構成員を何人か連れてったみたいだよ。じゃあ仕事の話はここまでよ。もうお茶も美味しくなった頃だもん。
That tea might be bitter AF, unless it's a herbal.
そうだね。楽しくやむちゃしようよ。
Right. The sight of land and Faye's bright smiles comfort me greatly. comforted me greatly, but at the back of my mind, I couldn't help but wonder how Yang and Yuan were doing. I shook my head and decided to enjoy lunch with the others.
ずいぶんと気が長くなったものだな、ゆえ。
You say Yuan, I'm so sorry. Yuan!
今さら自責殺しの責を問われるとは、俺の敬願をもってしても予想できん。
If he's talking about Lee, then, whatever.
だが、そもそもリーを殺して責められる言われはないはずだ。あれは俺の許可なく薬を売りさばいた。勝手をする部下に死罪は相応の処遇だと思うが。
Ah, Lee was Yuan's other guy first. That's why the drugs came into Italy. What's Yang's specialty? I already, or shit, sorry, I'm reading the wrong order. I knew already who it was who commanded Lee to sell those drugs. None other than the man standing before me.
ああ、紅ボタンのことかい。リーが薬で小銭を稼ぎ始めたのは元を正せばお前の責任だよやん。
Chisao, a drug that circulated around Veleno and Strano in 1925. It is highly addictive, with stronger side effects than other drugs known to the area. Yeah, they called it Caramella. It was wild.
お前はこの田舎町に飛ばされてからなかなか結果を出さなかったね。ファンからの連絡にもまともに答えない。ジジイどもからヤンの監督義務は私にもあると散々うるさく言われた。確かにガキを序列の6位に押したのは私だ。責任を感じないでもない。だからネズミの商売に手を貸してやることにした。
Sure, fam, whatever you say.
手を貸す。望んでもいない薬を一方的に送りつけ、代価を要求してきた。あれを貴様の言葉では手を貸すというのか。
助けてあげるよと声をかけたところでお前は拒否したろ。だからだよ。絡め手を使う必要があった。
紅ボタンは土地を荒らすものだ。あんなもの長く売り続けることはできん。どうせ本国で持て余したおもちゃなのだろうが、こちらに押し付けられても迷惑なだけだ。
それのどこに問題がある？まさかここに長居するつもりだったとは言うまいね。ああ、それと私が要求した代価はラオ州の上がりとしてリュウ・ファンフィーに上納してあげたよ。多少の手数料はもらったが。
Revenants.
こっちは殺した。そっちはどうだ。
裏も全員始末したぜ、ルイ。
了解。順調っすね。
These Falzone and Visconti guys. They're not as tough as Yang said they were.
これなら自分でも十分対処できそうだ。そろそろ拠点にユエンが来てる頃か。
Oh shit, he knew about it. Okay. As expected, Yuan smiled.
この男は楽しくもないくせに笑う。
It was infuriating. Hearing nothing from outside Yang's door, I opened it slowly and took a peek. Oh, you're not in the mood, darling. I understand. Yang was sitting at the edge of his bed with an evident frown. My hand rose to my chest in relief when I saw he was alone. I stepped inside the room. Has he gone? Or has he already gone?
ああ、ユエンはしばらくブルローネにとどまるつもりらしい。
Fuck! I mean,
面倒なことになりそうだ。
Yes, it will. For a moment, I was speechless. I had never seen him so dispirited before. He looks exhausted just thinking about it. Beyond the fact that Yang hated Yuan, there must be some additional strain on him now. You haven't had anything to eat today, have you? Should I bring some tea and snacks?
いい、ここにいる。
Oh God, he's gonna help himself to some boom boom. He beckoned me over to his side. Yang rested his head on my shoulder. What? Okay, I guess. Mao, if you're not in the mood to talk, you don't need to respond, but... With my heart still racing at his sweet gesture, I asked. Oh! Of course. Of course. It's pretty much asking the same thing, but I don't think he would want me to give him honorifics. So, who is Yuan anyway?
いつか殺す相手だ。
All right then.
リリー。
Yang, hold on. The answer came readily. Yes. Oh, darling. What? Yang raised his head. He looked at me with his moon-like eyes.
勝手に己を値踏みするな。お前の命の価値は俺が決める。
Alright, I guess. Thank you. Even though it's kind of a jank way to say something. Like, yeah, I get the first line you had me in the first half, but then the second line you fucked it up.
その使い道もった。命の捨て場を選ぶ権利など与えはしない。
Okay, you definitely fucked it up with this line. This must be his way of scolding me for saying that I would kill myself earlier. I have to admit, though he said it in his usual snide way, it felt as though he said it out of concern for me. Yeah, if you want to take it like that, Lily, glass half full. Alright, sis. Alright. Maybe Mao cares more about me than I thought. I couldn't help but smile at the idea. Now he just wants to kill you for making light of what he said. Or maybe he just wants to have control over his possessions. You say that so nonchalantly, it's problematic. Even if that were true, his desire to keep me beside him brought a smile to my face. Which I'm looking at you like, bitch, what the fuck? Are you okay? That's Stockholm Syndrome is real. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of looking at you with concern too. That Stockholm Syndrome is a motherfucker. Oh, I was like, I thought he fainted or something. Yang shifted his body a bit and lay his head down on my lap. His eyes were closed. Never mind. Ooh, Spy 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's go. Ooh, where's this?
あれが例の女か。どこにでもいるありふれた女としか見えなかったが。
Don't be jelly, Yuan. Don't be jelly. Although I do like your taste in decor, and he didn't design, but he's staying in here, so it must be Yuan approved.
何かな。ああ、そうか。なるほど。残党狩りからの地盤固めとは随分堅実だ。派手な遊びを好む割にね。あのガキも多少は大人になったか。その成長が嬉しくもあるよ。ん？はあ、問題ない。ルイは優秀だから。すぐに気に入られるだろう。では、またね。続報が楽しみだよ。
All right. I gently ran my fingers through his hair. So, Mal can actually feel trouble because of others. I stroked his head softly, feeling the joy of learning something new about him. Okay, girl, you almost got your neck snapped and you find a way to smile about it. Okay. The following morning, I was headed to the rooftop to hang the laundry up to dry. I stopped for a moment to shift the heavy basket of wet laundry to get a better grip. Ah! Suddenly, one of the doors opened, and I saw Rui's figure appear in the dim corridor. Good morning, Rui. You're early. What is your problem, child? Without saying a word, Rui quickly moved aside. He moved to let me through? Thank you. As I was about to pass him, suddenly... I tripped and lurched forward. Girl, you doing a lot of tripping in this game. You okay? Lad. Wrong voice I called. Or wrong name I called. I felt her arms grabbing me from behind and pulling me back before I could fall. Thank you, Lan. Did that little bastard trip me?
今、わざと足引っ掛けたでしょ。
Jay, a whole foot taller.
ああ、すいません。自分が足が長くて。
Well, watch where you're going, you lanky lanky leg bastard.
お前
今から仕事なんすよね、自分。邪魔しないでくれます？
With a flippant wave of his hand, Rui left us and walked away.
大丈夫だったリリー。
Oh, Lan, thank you for catching me. Yes, thanks to you, Lan.
多分、あれ、わざとね。
He's doing that. It's an act, y'all. Don't worry about it. He must really hate me.
不思議ね。何かしたのあなた。
He's gonna claim I did when I just said howdy doody to him and cuckoo kerchoo. That's enough to get him wild about me.
僕たちが見てる範囲では、 特に何もしてないと思うけど。
ねえ、洗濯物重たいでしょ。持ってあげる。清流島に比べればこんなの軽いよ。
It had taken all my strength to carry the load, but Lan plucked the basket from my arms with ease. Okay, cute and strong in a little package. I like it. I love it. Thank you, Lan.
ラン、いいの？お腹ペコペコじゃない？
Faye asked with a hint of worry, but Lan puffed out her chest and cried.
大丈夫。リリーの手伝いしたいもん。
じゃあ、僕も少し手伝うよ。こういうのは人手があった方がいいでしょ？
Thank you. You both are such a great help.
そうでしょ、そうでしょ。もっと褒めて。
With the twins each holding a handle, we all made our way up to the rooftop. When the laundry was all hung up to dry, I returned to Yang's room to find him just now waking up. Good morning, Mal.
今日は出かける。
Oh, okay. For work? What about breakfast? I helped Yang get dressed as I asked. Okay, keep me in the dark, you bastard. Yang wasn't replying. Can I go with you?
ダメだ。
Of course not. What the fuck, bro? Oh. Man, I'll just stay here for today. I have some books I can read. Again, Yang gave no response, but at least he didn't say anything to the contrary. After breakfast, Yang left the base. I went back to our room to finish my book, and a short while later, Lan and Faye came in.
リリー、何してるの？
本読んでるんだよ。見ればわかるでしょ？
もう、フェイには聞いてない。
Lan, Faye, would you like to join me? I'll read the one first. I'm reading Cavalleria Rusticana. It's a story that was made into an opera. Cavalleria Rusticana. Did I say Rustianica or some dumb shit? Sorry, y'all. A short story by the Italian author Giovanni Verga, later adapted into an opera. Its name means rustic chivalry in Italian. Nice. Lan shook her head vigorously when I showed her the cover of the book.
私たち、イタリア語は読めない。
Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea. It's just that you can speak Italian so well that I thought you were able to read it too. Lan and Faye weren't born here, so I should have been more considerate before I asked.
そう？上手？
Yes, especially, considering your age.
こっちに来るとき、必死で勉強したからね。僕たち、ヤンほど出来が良くないし。
Well, y'all got plenty of room to grow. You could outpace Yang if you really put your mind to it.
うんうん。あ、でも私たち小さくないよ。
You're right. Both of you have grown up so much since we first met. Yep, you could really tell in a year.
本当？嬉しい。
話が噛み合ってない気もするけど、まあいいよ。元気が出たなら、今日も頑張ろうね、ラン。
頑張るよ。 大丈夫。
Do your best in what? The twins looked at each other.
リリーにならいい？教えても。
いいよ。
Okay, tell me what? What y'all doing? They nodded, then Faye began to speak.
僕たち英語の勉強してるんだよ。ロンドンに連れてってもらうためにね。
Aww.
そうなの。こっそりね。
A secret from Yang?
最初からヤンは僕たちが英語を喋れるとは思ってないだろうし。使えないって思われたくない。土地の言葉くらい覚えてみせるよ。
Well, y'all, it's very easy to go from that language to English, and rather than, you trying to learn English going into another language. Our language, like that. English is so freaking hard with its grammar and shit. It's so obtuse. It's up there. But they can do it. It's very easy to pick up English coming from another language than to go from English. To go English to another language. You can still do it, but it's just that the challenge is there. Which is why I kind of want to learn Japanese, but that's really hard to learn. Just enough so I could get by and watch and read my visual novels.
じゃないと置いてかれちゃうよ。そんなのやだ。
だからちゃんと喋れるようになってからヤンに頼むつもり。
I bet you the best end or the true ending is everybody goes. I have a feeling Yang was planning on taking Lan and Faye regardless, but...
で、リリーは英語できるの？
No. Not much more than basic greetings as my voice left me. Not much more than basic greetings.
じゃあ一緒に勉強頑張ろうよ。
Yay! I like that!
リリーも行くんでしょ？ロンドン。
Well...
なんだか歯切れが悪いね。まさか行かないの？
It's not that I don't want to. I don't think I can, because if I don't know English, then I'm a duck in... I'm a sitting duck. Of course I want to go, but the reality of the upcoming move was forcing me to think about things more seriously. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous.
期待？観光でもしに行くつもりかな？
No! He's gonna choke me again! How long have you been standing there? None of us had heard him enter, but he seemed to be completely at home in Yang's room. Bruh. Lan's expression went frigid.
ごめんね、ユエン。ヤンは留守だよ。
He's like, oh, I don't want to speak to Yang. Faye also seemed surprised by Yuan's appearance, but casually stepped forward in front of Lan and me.
構わないよ。
Why are you gonna kill me?
ちょっと、ユエン！
Yuan shoved Faye aside so he could get a good look at me. I would have freaked the hell out if he touched my face. His fingers were like talons, pulling my chin upward to see my face. But I was surprised that his touch didn't hurt. Yeah, he set the bar really low the first time. He stared at me with steady eyes, And after a few seconds had passed, I finally decided to speak in a careful voice. What is it?
ああ、昨日はあまり話せなかったからね。改めて挨拶をしに来た。
Motherfuck your introduction. You tried to kill me. That's enough. That's more than enough that I need right now. I don't need to talk to you. To me? What for? Despite the suspicions that arose in my mind, I felt that if I pressed him further, he would mercilessly kill me with a smile on his face. Let me guess what choice is coming up. I decided it was best to remain silent. Good call, Lily. But it seemed as though he wanted other ones.
Liliana.
How do you know my full name? Or not my full name. How do you know my full first name? He knows my name? Yuan hadn't shown the slightest interest in me when we first met. But how? Yuan's voice was unusually gentle. Oh, don't try to woo me. You're not getting that from me. Get away from me, you creep.
お前はなぜあのガキのもとにいる？惚れているのかな？あれが好きだと？
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Refraining from answering him would only result in the worst, but I needed to be careful. Recalling the fear I felt on the night I first met Yang, I responded a choice. This dude has like 40, 50, 11 choices, man. Come on. Fascination. It was Yang's decision. This is, oh, I got trained right, and this is, he thinks that I have a say in it. Oh god. I have a feeling if I pick the first one, it'll kill me for some odd reason. We'll go with the second one. It was Yang's decision. It was Yang's decision. He told me I was to stay here. I had been through a lot until this moment. But the main reason why I was here was because Yang said he had no intention of letting me go. That was the essence of our relationship. Quite a honest and wholesome way to build up your love with one another. Oh god. Are you gonna kill me for saying that? Yuan pondered silently for a moment. Oh my god. Still holding my chin, he pulled me toward him. I reacted without thinking. Oh my god. Rip. Thank God I saved, because I know he's gonna kill me now. His beautiful face was approaching so quickly that I slapped him without thinking.
味見もさせてくれないのか?
Ooh, you freak? Ah! I can't sample the forbidden fruit, darling. Let me go. Yuan's grip on me was still undisturbed as the corners of his mouth curved up into a grin. Is this supposed to be funny? Despite my best efforts, my voice still trembled, which seemed to please him. They get off on fear. I don't know why. Weird.
楽しんでいるように見えるかい？今はお前を殺すか悩んでいるだけで、特に愉快ではないな。もっとも私は生まれてこの方楽しいなどと思ったことはないよ。そう見えるなら存外うまく人のふりができているらしい。
His hand suddenly snapped away from my chin. Child, please don't use hand and snap. Appearing to have no lingering interest. Yuan turned on his heel and departed the room without a word. Ugh. Even as his footsteps echoed down the corridor, I was still frozen to the spot with fear.
リリー、大丈夫だった？
Yeah, you smacked him and lived to tell about it?
ほんと、どうなることかと思ったけど、無事でよかったよ。
Me too.
ごめんね。途中で助けられなくて。
You could have, but whatever. It's all good. No, don't worry. You were trying to protect me when he came in, weren't you? It's just... there's no telling what could have happened if you hadn't gotten in his way. I have a feeling things would have I have a feeling things would have only gotten worse had they intervened. I know exactly what you mean when you said he scares you, Lamb. Yuan's eyes flashed through my mind again. Okay, Arya. Cold eyes. The heroine finds herself, sorry, I'm like adding words. The heroine finds her way to the rooftop where she encounters Yang. That night, I was looking at the stars. I always look to the point of boredom. But the next night I found them interesting again. I heard footsteps running up the stairs, then the sound of the door opening.
俺の客か。
I knew she was approaching, but I had no real interest in her. Even turning around would be a waste of time.
ああ、いや、芸家に言われてさらってきた大切な客人だ。挨拶程度は必要か。
Yeah, by sticking your tongue in her throat. Down her throat, excuse me. I turned around to see her looking at me. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry for bothering you. I think I've been brought here by mistake. I made it seem as though I agreed with her.
マフィアにさらわれた先でも活路を見出そうともがいているか。悪くはない。教会という箱庭で育てられた女などどうせ中身は空。部屋の隅で泣いているのがせいぜいかと何の期待もせずにいたが。
If possible, could you please not tell anyone that you saw me? Girl, he did you one better. I smiled. Did she really think I would allow her to leave this place that easily? Had stupidity or bravery inspired her request? Yep. I grabbed her and had a taste of her lips. There was no deeper meaning to it. As my voice cracked. There was no deeper meaning to it. She did nothing but accept me in that moment, but soon... What are you doing? She came to her senses and slapped me. I like that. Oh, he never felt any more randier than that. There was a blonde woman lying in my arms.
召喚に来ていたか。ああ、いや。そういえばゆうべ、猫を捕まえたのだったか。
It was impossible that a man and a woman could share the same bed all night without intimacy. Meaning that this must be a cat.
おもちゃなりに楽しませてほしいものだ。興味が失せると壊してしまう。
Yeah, about that.
面倒だが、今回はしばらく飼い殺す必要がある。多少は優しくしてやろう。
Within reason, of course. It was not the first time I had seen such lifeless eyes, but his were far worse. Damn, back-to-back shit. Oh, it's a twofer. Come on, man. Deal or no deal? Let's go. Oh, casino time. Okay.
ようこそいらっしゃいました、シニョーレ。お部屋へご案内いたします。
It grated on my nerves how they shook with fear when I was only here for business.
ディレットーレはどうした？近頃見かけんな。
はい。急に連絡がつかなくなりまして、こちらでも探しております。
自らの意志で消えたか、それとも消されたか。
I don't even know if the Direttore was in it was in Yang's story.
残念だ。細い綱を渡るような発言をしてくるあたりはなかなかに愉快だった。
You actually appreciated that, Roboto? You're an interesting sort, Yang, old boy.
度が過ぎれば殺すとは思っていたが、見逃している間に殺し損ねたな。なるほど。いいだろう。いいねで受けてやる。
ありがとうございます、シニョーレ。しばらく会わない間に、またお心が広くなりましたか？
寛容が過ぎる俺は期待外れか？
いえいえ、そんな。
案ずるな。他に条件をつけてやる。簡単な調べ物だ。
ほう？
But wait, there's more. Hunt down the rest of the mafia while staying on top of business.
それくらいの仕事なら結構余裕だと思ってたんだけどな。
I needed to gain his trust quickly. It was also a matter of wounded pride. I had gone to the west side of Strano to stamp out the mafia there. The ones Yang said would be too much for me to handle. And let me guess, they were too much for you to handle.
さすがボスの友人だな。読み通りだ。
ちくしょう、トンプソンかよ。どこに隠し持ってたんすかね。
Honey, this is Gil we're talking about. He Amazon Primed everything. Everything up the wazoo, so of course they have some damn heat for you. Thompson, a submachine gun invented in 1918, also known as the Chicago typewriter. Them fools in Chirac were wilding out back then too. Shoot. I had my share of grazes from the gunfire, but worse, a good number of the Laoshi were down. I was lucky to have my bones, veins, and nerves still intact. How you fight, Rui? We kept putting the pressure, we kept putting on the pressure, but we're getting nowhere.
向こうも何人か殺しちゃいるが、これじゃお世辞にも痛み分けなんて言えない。うちの大損だ。
What this meant was that I defied Yang's orders and failed for nothing. Dun, dun, dun. You can get it. Now, before I was rudely interrupted 3 times, there was nothing contained within their depths. Only a faint red hue atop a vast emptiness that threatened to pull me in. Girl, you did kind of slip and tell and say that he had a beautiful face. It's alright to me, but he kind of soured the moment by choking us. We ain't into that shit. Unfathomable, fearsome, and inescapable. All right. As evening fell, I was walking through the corridor when I encountered Rui just returning. You fucked up, ain't you? Yep. I can't hold on. Let me give y'all a better gasp than that. What happened? Look at you!
ああ、いや、命に別状はないっすから。
Alright, Lily, he said nothing that'll kill me. He's good. Don't you dare treat him. He's gonna fall for you. No, you come here. Lily girl, you so damn hard-headed. I forcefully grabbed Rui by the hand and dragged him along. Woo, boy, you might as well paint a damn bullseye on Rui. Blah, blah, blah. Operation. Oh, my string bean, please. Please, don't interfere.
また、この町に来ることになるなんて、思わなかった。ヤンと正面からやり合うのは少し面倒。負けるとは思わないけど、確実に、安全に片付けたい。だから、今は慎重に、機を待つ。
Oh, baby. It was not because I didn't intend to fulfill the mission the church assigned to me. I kept telling myself that this was all part of the church's plan. Rui must have given up, as I felt no resistance from him. He sighed and followed behind me. I could easily tell he wasn't happy, probably because he detested me, but... Girl, you finna pull the 180 on him. I couldn't leave him so badly injured. Here you go, Captain Save-A-Himbo. I cleaned Rui's room. Oh my god, I can't talk. W and R words, when I have to say them sequentially, it just... Blah, blah, blah. I cleaned Rui's wounds, disinfecting them before wrapping them in bandages.
気が済みました?じゃあ、もうほっといてくださいよ。
That's Lily putting the spell on you. You're just gonna fall in love with her. He swiftly stood from his seat without even waiting for my response. Rude. Ah! Wait! You're bleeding all over the place still! I called out to him from behind. If your wounds feel hot in the middle of the night, let me know. That I didn't mean anything else by it. Just literally, if your wounds feel hot. Don't take that the wrong way. We can call a doctor if they become infected. Rui stopped and turned around with a frown of annoyance.
ほっといてくれます。
Damn, bro, you so damn cold.
心配しすぎっす。ここにいれば怪我人どころか、死人だって腐るほど見てるでしょ。
Well, yes. I also know that what the Laos you do is dangerous, but... Girl, he's like tired of your fuck shit.
オタク、暴力が嫌いなんすか?
Yes. My eyes lowered as I gave her my reply, suddenly unable to look at her.
ヤンのラオ州の狩猟の女なのに
Yes. Still, I don't like violence.
つまんない女だな。
No, but you're gonna be smitten. You're gonna be smitten with what the fuck? I'm such a boring woman. He laughed at me with derision.
オタクが与えられてるもん。今着てるその服やら、毎日の食事やらは、どこから湧いて出てんでしょうね。
Motherfucker, you just stepped in here like yesterday. How you gonna tell me I've been here longer than you? You don't think I know how shit works? You's a damn louse your damn self.
全部、暴力と犯罪で手に入れた金で買ったもんなんすよ。
But
暴力が嫌い？人を殺すのは良くないって？はいはい、その通りっすね。オタクの生活は全部人が傷つくことで成り立ってるんすけど、成人面にも程がありますよね。オタク、この後に及んで自分だけは綺麗なままだとでも思ってるんすか？
I mean, no, but are you projecting much, Rui? Are you projecting? Jeez, burden. Who's this?
なんなんだあいつ、本当に人間か。見つからないようについてくはずが、普通に見失っちまった。まあ目的地は知ってるから、とりあえずブルローネには来たけどさ。
The difference between a disciple and a perspective was staggering. This must be Johan.
候補の実地訓練が現役使徒の見張りって頭おかしいだろ。
これからよろしく。君には期待してるよ。ヨハン、君には使徒オルロックの監視を命じる。彼は与えられた任務に不満がありそうだ。細かなことでも漏らさず報告してくれ。君は使徒になりたいんだよな。今きちんと働けば新たな使徒の選別では有利に働くよ。君のお兄さんは訓練中の事故で亡くなって本当にかわいそうだったけど、君が代わりに使徒になればきっと喜んでくれるよ。
期待ねえ。実際は単なる使い走りだ。これを頑張れば使徒になれるとか言われたけどさ、どうなんだかな。年を考えれば俺はそろそろ後がない。なのに使徒に空きができない限り試練は行われない。まあ兄貴がなりたがってた使徒ってやつになってやりたい気持ちはあるし、適当に頑張るしかないか。
I needed to get moving and find out where that Orlock is hiding. I couldn't move, even after Rui left. It wasn't that I had never thought about it, but the reality was so unsettling that I pushed it from my mind in an already shaky situation. It was late at night when Yang returned. Welcome back. I turned around at the sight of wow, sorry. I turned around at the sound of his footsteps, but gasped at the sight. Yang was covered in blood. Whose blood? But it didn't look like any of the blood came from him. Though it was hard to tell on sight alone, his posture suggested that he had a single scratch. Ah, the unnerving truth was was that my voice was cracking. The unnerving truth was that someone else was killed, but I couldn't help but sigh with relief. Hi, darling. How was your day today? Yang walked so briskly toward me that I almost thought he would pass right by. You would wish that too. Ah! He grabbed my hair. Ow! Ouch! He grabbed my hair with a blood-stained hand, forcing me to look up, and kissed me with a ferocity that left me breathless. Like Yuan did earlier today, or earlier this chapter. His lips sealed, mine completely. I don't know why I read it like that. Although I tried to resist, I couldn't move from his arm. Killing someone tonight seemed to leave him ravenous and uncontrollable. Told he's gonna help himself to your poom poom one way or another. This means he'll be... I braced myself for the sleepless night ahead. Ah, you poor child. I could hardly breathe. Tears filled my eyes, blurring my vision as I gasped for air. Mal, wait! I somehow found an opening to breathe by grabbing his arm, which was wet with blood. I'd freak out by then. Oh, here I'm thinking it was like a bad ending or something. This was in the trailer as well.
いつまで経ってもなれんな、お前は。
He chuckled as he watched me struggling to take in breaths.
研ぎの仕方は随分仕込んでやったろうに。息継ぎだけは下手なままだ。俺の教え方が悪いか。
That's not... My face went red from the lack of air in my embarrassment. No matter what I said, he would only use it against me somehow. Ugh. I also feared that I might say something that would disappoint him. His golden eyes pierced me. His lips were only a breath away from mine. Mal?
何かあったのか?
Ah! Yang let go of me the moment he saw my expression.
何やら影がある。お前のそういう顔は存外久々だ。
Oh, whoops, wrong button. I'm like, what the hell? The fire ablaze in Yang's eyes a second ago had died down into embers. Has he calmed down? Yang would usually just lift me up and throw me onto the bed.
何かあるなら、さっさと話せ。
Okay. A hint of joy sparked, inside my heart. He had noticed something on in my mind, and it was enough to quiet his passion. Who would have thought? Huh. Something did happen, but who should I bring up? Oh my. Child. If I bring up Rui, I think that, I don't know, nothing happened between us, but oh shit. We gotta bring up Yuan. Because child, he almost wanted us to taste the forbidden fruit, child. We ain't having that. We have a boyfriend, please. Respect it. No, he was very disrespectful, so I think Yang should know about it. Yuan was here today. I was thinking about mentioning what Rui said this evening, but of greater importance was informing Yang of Yuan's visit. It was horrible. I'm just kidding. As I spoke about the encounter, Yang's face darkened more and more.
ユエンには気を許すな。あの男がしでかすことは俺にもわからん。
I don't know, that felt like I should have told him about Rui, but interesting.
己の手駒を単なる気まぐれで廃棄する。俺のこともいずれは殺すつもりだろう。
Oh no, we won't have that. Or maybe not, I don't know. He'd kill members of his own organization? Yes.
リュウ・ファンフイは派閥が違えば他人同士、殺しなどありふれている。むしろ仲良くする理由がない。
But also that, didn't you overhear that he wanted Yang to kill number 2? Tao? So, that shouldn't be surprising.
皆、腹の中ではいかに互いを殺し、派閥を広げるかということしか考えていないジジイどもだ。
Oh, excuse me.
それで、
あ？
本当に話すことはそれだけか？お前がユエンに絡まれた程度で気落ちしたとでも？
I mean, he did try to make a move on me. Is really makes you off flustered, Lily? I hesitantly moved on to what Rui said. Well, we should have went there first. Oh well. I told you I borked this up, so it doesn't matter. About how my life had benefited from violence and crime. What's with that face? Yang's brow twitched at what I said.
くだらん。そんなことか。生きるとは何かの命を奪うまでに他ならん。人が人である限り、それは変えられん。
I know what you're saying is right, Bao, but in my case... Yep, sorry. In my case, I do nothing more than live off of the Lao Shu's work.
お前は俺のそばにいれば、それでいい。下女にするつもりで置いているのではない。
Yes, girl. Why you complaining? Why you could be just a kept woman? I was grateful to Yang for saying so, but I lived among criminals, my life supported by the atrocities they committed. I could no longer ignore that fact.
俺の女でいることに飽きでも来たか？
Chav, you say yes, I feel as though that is a death sentence.
逃げたいというなら、すぐにでも殺してやるが。
I did not play this game, I promise. I don't want to leave you, Mao. That's not the point. It's just... I couldn't properly articulate my thoughts. Seeing me stammer on, Yang only sighed.
割り切れんと言うなら好きに考えろ。お前の出す結論に興味はある。
How long would it take me to come to that conclusion? Sorry. And what would my answer be? That woman's face flashed through my mind. Of course it did.
どうせ殺すなら味を見ておこうかと思ったが、まさかああも逆らうとはね。なるほど、教会育ちの女とは厄介だ。
Girl, you want have a taste of what? Ooh, you freak. Here I thought she was a common prostitute. Did she defy me to stay faithful to that brat?
あの抵抗ぶりを見るに、ヤンのために自死するという言葉もあながち嘘ではないようだ。ああいう女を無理に奪って従わせるのは楽しいだろうか。試してみたくはあるが、しかし今ガキの機嫌を損ねては私の予定にも響く。それはあまり良くないね。
The next day, blah, 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 blah. Remorse. The hell?
Lily はやむちゃしないの？
部屋の掃除をしている。
ふーん。よかったね、ヤン。あの子が来てから快適でしょ。
前はよく新入りが掃除に失敗して殺されてたからね。
普通にヤンの部屋に出入りできるのあの子くらいよね。それはそれとして気になってたの。ヤンとリリーなんかぎこちないよね。
Define bad.
朝ごはんの時ちょっと変だったよ。喧嘩でもした？
I mean, the brats can pick it up.
両親の呵責があるようだ。犯罪組織に飼われている身が不満なのだろう。
As I gave a brief summary of her concerns, Lance's smile turned into a smirk.
なるほど。私、わかったよ。ヤンは乙女心がわかってないね。
ほう。まさかお前は自分が乙女だとでも思っているのか？
ランは自分で思ってるより子供だからね。
なんでそんなひどいこと言うの？フェイのバカ！
I was cleaning Yang's room while he and the twins had lunch in the dining hall. My self-imposed penance seemed to do nothing to ease my conscience, but I was struggling to find another way to do so. Now that I'm done with Yang's room, I suppose I can clean the corridor as well, and hopefully run into Rui once again to bother me. I walked out with my cleaning tools in hand.
あ、リリー、ちょうどいいところに。
Lan? Faye? What is it? The twins came skipping over with happy smiles on their faces.
気分転換しましょう。教会に行くの。
ちゃんとヤンの許可はもらってるから大丈夫だよ。
Really? Thank you both. I'll get ready right away. So, can you just wait just a moment?
うん、バッチリ待ってるよ。
I quickly put away the cleaning tools as their lively voices echoed behind me.
ふーん。
As we walked through Arca, Lan and Faye were curiously surveying their surroundings. What is it?
ちょっとすっきりした感じね。
Nice.
今までは街を歩くと僕たちをジロジロ見てくる視線を感じたんだよね。
うんうん。敵意が露骨な感じだったよ。
そういうのって大体はビスコンティかファルツォーネの残党。ランや僕は子供に見えるからラオ州でも目立つみたいだし。
それに私たちすごく強いもん。結構目の敵にされてたよね。
Come to think of it, you mentioned before.
あ、けどそういえば今日はクレタで変な連中に絡まれたから叩きのめしたよ。
あれ、ビスコンティの残党かもね。
そうそう。手を出してくるのはそんなに多いわけじゃないけどね。
どっちにしろ連中がラオ州に対して前より強い敵意を持ったのは感じてたよ。
But you don't sense that anymore?
ルイが残党狩り頑張ってるからね。
I had my own thoughts when it came to Rui, but it seems his presence was just what the Laoshi needed after all.
みんな遊びに来たよこんにちは、お兄ちゃん、お姉ちゃん。一緒に遊ぼう。こっちこっち。
はいはい、押さないでね。仲良くね。
Lan and Faye were surrounded by the children, and they all headed off toward the garden.
いらっしゃい、リリー。会えて嬉しいわ。この前お店に買いに来てくれたでしょ。あの時も本当はたくさんおしゃべりしたかったの。
Me too, Elena.
どうかしましたか、リリー。
Well, do you both have some time to talk?
ええ、構いませんよ。子供たちはあの子たちが連れ出してくれましたし、3人でお茶にしましょうか。
Oh yeah, that was the team. Sister Sophia gave me a gentle smile. I sipped on the freshly brewed black tea before sharing what was on my mind. Of course, I felt that crime was a sin. But I now was living a life that undeniably benefited from it. I'm sorry. I know you two must be busy, but I just...
遠慮はいりませんよ、リリー。あなたは私たちの家族なのですから。ただ、そうですね。あなたの言うように、ラオ州は決して善良な組織ではありません。それでも、あなたはそこにとどまると決めた。
Sister Sophia.
その答えは、きっとあなた自身が悩んで見出さなければならないもの。ですが、話を聞くことはできます。いつでも息抜きに来てください。
Thank you, Sister Sophia. I noticed that Elena remained silent. I could only imagine what was going through her mind, especially after what the Lao Shu had put her through. I felt a sudden pang of regret for asking her to listen to what I had to say. Yeah, it was fucked up, bro. We continued on. We continued our conversation over what was happening at the church and recent events in the town. I felt saddened to leave as the sun began to set.
また来てね、ラン。いいよ。次もカルチャーは私の勝ちね。首を洗って待っておくといい。
ラン、次もって言うけど、今日負けたでしょ。
違うよ。あれは勝ったも同然よ。私が一番遠くにボール蹴ったもん。
そうだね。ゴールには入らなかったけどね。
As Lan and Faye chatted with the children before leaving, suddenly, Elena gently tugged on my hand and led me away from the group. I followed along, bewildered by her expression, when suddenly she stopped and looked at me.
あのね、リリー、さっきのことだけど。
Yes?
私、他の誰が何を言おうと、あなたの味方よ。あなたの恋を応援したいって思っているの。
Thank you. I blinked, unable to find the right words to respond. Thank you?
ソフィアはきっと心配な気持ちの方が強いと思うの。だからソフィアの前だと言いにくくて。
Jeez, was that hard? Thank you, Elena. I squeezed Elena's hand, and she squeezed mine in return, looking at me with a steadfast gaze.
でもラオ州が危険なところだっていうのは本当だわ。どうか自分を大事にして、危ないことはしちゃダメよ。
You get to tell me twice. Right. Advice.
クレタの南、ハルチの北の森、それと港の周辺に救ってた残党は始末しました。
成果は上々か。しかしルイ、ストラノの西にも手を出したな。
はい。死人も出たんすけど、向こうもそれなりに削ったんで、しばらくはおとなしくなると思います。完全には潰せなかったんで、後でちょっと厄介かもですけど。それは本当にすいません。尻尾は掴んでるんで、木を見て一気に潰します。
I don't think he likes that. You don't like that fuck shit. You either do it or you leave it alone.
ルイ。
Yeah, because your name low and slow.
はい。
あまりいじめてやるなよ。
は？
Talking about me, dunce.
あの女が何か言ったんすか？誤解っすよ。自分悪気はないんで。
Bitch, ain't that to misunderstand?
あれもあれでなかなか気が強い。せいぜい噛みつかれんように気をつけろ。
ヤンに泣きついて言いつけたってわけか。ああいう女、本当に腹が立つ。
Oh God. Okay. I may walk back to, oh, he's in love with her. You just made me a He-Man woman hater. Oh, Rui. I thought you were pretty cool. How disappointing. Elena's love and support meant so much to me. I still didn't know whether or not my feelings for Yang were love, but girl, after a year, you don't know if you love this dude. Okay. Oh wait, did I skip over something? No. I was very happy to know that there was someone who understood that, who was willing to support my feelings.
ねえ、リリー。
What is it?
教会の様子、ちょっとおかしかったね。
子供の数減ってたよ。どこ行っちゃったの？
Well, I knew what happened, so I chose my words carefully. I heard that some of them moved to another orphanage.
へえ、そうなの？残念。
Yeah, it sucks. What really happened, Lily? Did they get adopted or something? The reason they had to leave was because the Falzone and the Piscotti families who donated to the church were now gone. It cost money to ensure that the orphans were able to live a safe and happy life. Oh. The loss of the two families meant that the church was operating on far less people before. Sister Sophia has always been prudent about money, making sure none of it goes to waste. Bitch, you learn saving? I know I'm trying to learn about saving too, but come on now, you ain't supposed to be wasting money like that. The church itself won't be closing its doors, but I suspect that Elena decided to look for work so that they wouldn't have to part with the remaining children. Suddenly... What? Lan reacted instinctively and blocked something with her weapon. What?
Lan, うまかったよ!
Faye readied himself for battle. After a moment, I finally realized who the assailant was. A familiar shadow appeared before us. Orla, no! What? Did you try to kill me?
お前！
Listen, baby, listen. We had some good times in our route. I know you ain't trying to kill me now. I have to move forward.
Orlok!
The young man stared at us emotionlessly, holding his gleaming dagger in hand. Oh, hell nah. Yeah, the last time we saw him was in the last route. We were sucking face. Orla! Baby, why? Why? Oh, this stings, this hurts. I hate this. Okay, y'all, well, we're gonna have to wait until next playthrough. Hold on one moment, I'm gonna save. The dog doesn't like me screaming either, so alright. Y'all can probably hear him going buck wild too. Alright, y'all, so yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead, get this video up, ready to go, hopefully at a respectable time on Monday/tomorrow. I hope. Buddy! Shut up. Shut up. I'm almost done. Shut up. Y'all, damn puppy don't know when to be quiet. Alright, so yeah, y'all, that's gonna do it. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter weekend, wonderful day, whichever the case may be. And yeah, folks, I will see you next go around where we find out what the hell Orlok is wanting. And is he gonna be okay? I doubt it. This is Yang. We're talking about the bastard. But, oh, Orlok. Oh my God, I don't want you to die. I really don't. Okay, y'all. Okay, enough. I'm so sorry. All right, y'all. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate you stopping on by. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I'll see you lovely lads, lassies, and legends in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and